Hello Year 8, thank you for watching this clip on finding the mean from groups data, so finding the mean from a table. We've already previously looked at how we can find mean, median, mode and range from graphs, and now we're going to learn how to find that mean, first of all, from a table. Okay, it's actually a GCSE skill, but I'm going to teach it to you in Year 8, and it's a 4-mark question, and there are 3 things you need to do for those 4 marks. Okay, firstly, we'll to find the midpoint, and we'll see that in a second. The next thing will be to take that midpoint, multiply it by the frequency, and the third thing will be to add and divide. Okay, really easy steps. Now, our question says the table shows how many hours 130 children used a computer last week. Work out an estimate for the mean number of hours. Give your answer to 2 decimal places. So it's given us the number of hours, 0 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, and so on, and it's given our frequencies. So, like I said, the first thing we do, find the midpoint. Now the midpoint between 0 and 2 is obviously 1. The midpoint between 2 and 4 is 3, 4 and 6 is 5, and so on. And that's shown on this column down on the right hand side, and you'll have to write that out. The second thing to do will be midpoint multiplied by frequency. So we take our midpoint and we multiply it by the corresponding frequency. 10 by 1 is 10, 15 by 3 is 45, 35 by 5, and so on. Now don't worry about this, you'll have a calculator in the exam, and this is a calculator question. And once you've multiplied your midpoints by your frequencies, again you'll need to draw them in a column all the way down on this far column. Now the third thing we need to do is do add and divide. Okay, now people get this mistaken quite easily, but all we need to do is add up our midpoint multiplied by frequency. That gives you 790. You also have to add up your frequency. In this case, it gives you 130. I'm just going to duck down there because it's a little bit above me. And then we divide. We take the larger number, midpoint multiplied by frequency, we divide it by 130, and that gives you 6.08. And if you go back to the original question, it was asking it to 2 decimal places. And that's what it's given you there, 2 decimal places, 6.08. And that's where we stop. So, just to recap, 3 points to get a GCSE C grade question. Okay, we find the midpoint, multiply by frequency, and then we add and divide. And that will give you 4 marks in an exam question. Thank you very much.